Greetings, Skill Incarnate bringing you all the latest indie gaming goodness. Welcome back as we look at another indie game. This time I'm checking out a new mouse-themed RPG called Micegard on the PlayStation. This game was developed by Game Dynasty, who also created the popular action RPG Obscurity, and is published by my friends at Valkyrie Initiative, a publisher who has released several amazing indie games, with the legendary Skelethrone The Chronicles of Ericona being one of my favourite Soulslikes of all time. Micegard expands upon the developer's previous games, with a new action-adventure taking place in an alternate reality world set in the Age of Vikings. The game follows a race of sentient mice, who find themselves at war with an invading force of frogs, while at the mercy of an uncaring pantheon of gods. I really enjoyed the developer's previous games, and the combination of talking mice in the Viking Age was too good to pass up. But what really intrigued me was the game adding an element of strategy rather than just being another hack and slash game. Micegard places the player in the role of Micel, a young warrior from the Village of Micegard, a bastion of safety that has protected the mice for generations. When the protective runes of Micegard are suddenly disabled, the village is attacked by their ancient enemy, the frogs. With his home in ruins, it falls to Micel and his loyal band of Vikings to rescue the captured citizens, rebuild Micegard, and to battle against the frog army. Your ultimate goal is to uncover the traitor aiding the frogs, and to hunt down and destroy Toadon The Frog Warlord. The game takes place across 16 levels, with the player taking on a number of missions including raiding enemy villages, hunting down resources to rebuild Micegard, and completing tasks for the gods in order to regain their favour. There are also some fun little mini games including repelling enemies with a captured ballista, and piloting a Viking longship through enemy waters. Along the way you'll need to make some tough decisions, which influence which of the Norse gods will favour you, or whether you'll need to face your enemies without their assistance. Micegard's biggest strength is in its squad management. The player controls Micel and his squad through 3 different formations you can switch to at will. The offensive stance allows you to combine a shield wall and archers to cut down enemies at range. The defensive stance places you in a circle, allowing you to defend and attack in all angles. And the free stance lets your mice attack at will, as well as allowing them to collect valuable resources to spend on upgrades in your village. The game encourages the player to make use of all formations, as certain enemies are more vulnerable to ranged attacks, or require you to break their defenses using a shield bash. And I love the feeling of switching tactics on the fly. The art design for Micegard was excellent, with that hand-drawn pixel style I love. But the sound design was a bit disappointing, with an absence of music and sound effects for much of the campaign. Just as I started to really get into the game, it ended rather abruptly at the 2-hour mark, with the final boss battle being a little bit of a letdown and some story threads left unresolved. While I did enjoy playing through Micegard's campaign, its extremely short length of 2 hours was a bit of a letdown. The developers had a unique idea and setting with the game, and I can't help but feel with a bit more time in development they could have fleshed this out a little more. Additionally, the price tag of $15 on the PlayStation is far too high given the game's short length. So if you're looking to pick this up, I highly recommend you wait for this game to go on sale. I hope you enjoyed my review of Micegard, and if you did, I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe, as it really helps the channel. As always, let me know what you think in the comments. I hope you join me next time when we look at another indie game. Until then, Skill Incarnate, out.